How you doing? It's Rich again with Parks Ranch Cooking. Today, since it's summertime, just about summertime, it's just the first part of June, we're going to make lemonade pie, which is the world's easiest dessert to make, but it looks like you've spent days doing it, but it doesn't. Anyway, all you need to do, we're going to do a real graham cracker crust. I bought a bag of graham cracker crumbs. You can also crunch up about 8 or 10 crackers if you want to, but you got to really crush them up fine. And we have a couple, about 3/4 of a cup of butter or so, which we just melted. And we've got sugar and the pie dish. I like to use these old-fashioned kind of pie dishes. They're bigger, for one thing, so you get a bigger piece of pie. The method to my madness. Okay, anyway, so we'll throw in the graham cracker crust, crumbs. I bought these in a 5-pound bag, and I throw the rest in the freezer. And then we need about 3/4 a cup of sugar. I'm just using a 1 cup measure. I won't fill it all the way, but anyway. Okay, close enough. So that goes in there. Move that stuff out of the way. Here's our butter. I think I'll kind of pre-mix this a little bit. Say that fast 3 times. Hope you've seen my other videos. We did one on jalapeno hors d'oeuvres, or Josefina hors d'oeuvres, not jalapeno, excuse me. And we did scrambled eggs, and we've got spare ribs coming and homemade barbecue sauce. That'll be loaded in. By the time you see this, it'll already be loaded. And we've got blueberry pancakes coming and waffles. We got a burrito, California burritos coming, or maybe it'll already be done by the time you see this one. So anyway, please subscribe and hit the bell thing so you get notified when we got a new one. So this is pretty done here. So pie pan over here. See, it's pretty well done, mixed up. So I dump the whole thing in. And the idea is you want to mold it. If you're good at mud pies, you'd be great at this or sandcastles. Okay. What I do is I take a measuring cup. This one has a nice flat bottom. And all you do is kind of sit there and push it around. And you want to work its way up the side. Now I happen to like a nice thick graham cracker crust, so I'd probably put a little extra in here, but you could put less in. So you kind of take it and kind of mold it around the side a little bit. Push more up against the side if you need some to make your little wall of your pie. You want to come up the top but not go over. We're going to bake this at 375 for about 5 or 6 minutes until it just kind of crisps over. So we'll put the graham cracker crust in the oven at 375. We'll give it 5 minutes and check it. You want it to be just a little bit toasted. Give it about 7 minutes at 375. We'll pull out this bad boy. Wish I had asbestos fingers, but we don't. See, it's just getting golden brown around the rim. That's just perfect. Okay, we got the pie crust over there cooling off. It takes about 15-20 minutes for that to get cold. You don't want to put ice cream into a hot pie crust. Take it from me. Okay, we've got some nice Dreyer's vanilla bean ice cream. So we took a whole, it used to be a ½ gallon in my day, now it's 1.5 quarts. We got that in the bowl here. We're going to put a little yellow food coloring in here, just to make it a little bit yellow. About 6 or 8 drops. We'll see how that goes. Okay, now we've got a can of lemonade mix here. Now this is like a super duper big size can. We'll probably just use about half of it. Okay. Okay, that's actually about 1/3. We'll see how that goes. Now, also, I've got some fresh lemons here. I've got a microplane or a zester. If you don't have one of these, get one. It's called a microplaner. They sell them at all the kitchen stores. But the nice thing is, you want to shave off just the yellow part of the peel, and that's called zesting. Little stack of lemon zest there. Kind of tap it in. See, most of it goes in. Kind of might help out the less a little bit. Okay, now let's give this a stir and see how we're doing. We got it all stirred up there. Now I took half of the lemon that we took the zest off, and I'm just putting the real lemon juice in there. I like things lemony, but I like it a little tart also. By the way, if you've never used these juicers, they're great. They make them in sizes for limes, lemons, oranges, and I don't think they do grapefruit size, but these are great. They never break. You just give them a quick rinse and they're all cleaned up. Get one if you don't have one. Any of those kitchen places or Amazon has them. Okay, now we'll mix in the lemon juice here. See how it's kind of gloppy? That's what you want. Kind of like peanut butter. So you have to let the ice cream thaw out for a while. You can microwave a little bit if you want to, but don't microwave too much because you'll end up with liquid and solid inside the carton. That's not what we want, of course. Okay, we're back. We're going to put the, oh, by the way, in the break, I decided to put the other half of the lemon in. So we have a full lemon's juice in here too, besides that lemonade mix. As I said, I like things a little, I like lemony tart. So we'll put all this in here. Again, I'm the only guy on TV that seems to use a rubber scraper in their cooking. I've never seen anybody, no kitchen chefs ever do it. I guess because it takes too long, and TV time's expensive, and YouTube time is not. So we'll kind of poke it around in here, kind of bring it up to meet it to the crust. So you can see it has a little bit of yellow food coloring in it, so it looks lemony, but we're going to make it look more lemony. Okay, we're going to take another fresh lemon, and we'll cut out really thin slices. So we'll put those on top. I always use odd numbers on things. They always look better than like 4. So, okay. Now that goes in the freezer for a few hours, and when we come out, lemonade pie.